long
very
have you been officially kind of in the job search though, like looking?
Yeah, it's been about a year of concerted effort, which is
Okay.
I define as multiple hours a day, if not some days, like my whole day is taken up by, building partnerships on LinkedIn, researching jobs, applying, doing the whole application process and everything that's involved with that. It's very time consuming. It's very frustrating for me as somebody that really is like a hit the ground running type person that loves progress and getting things done. But I've spent so much of my past year focused on getting a role that just hasn't come through yet. And at first, I had all this excitement because I'm really actually enthused about working for an organization again. And I want to be in a program management role because I have so much to offer in that space with the right organization in the right type of role. And I'm just getting consistently undercut. I'm barely getting any interview app requests. And when I ask,
It wants us all to be the same. It wants us all to be average and fit into these little boxes they want to put us in. Well, while our nature is to find our individualness and to like become ourselves individually. So when you have to deal with society to get everything you need to live as an individual, they're constantly trying to take away that, all those things you work towards and all that knowledge you acquired and everything. They don't really want you to have that. They just want you to be like everybody else. And they want you to fit in this little box that this job is for.
I find too, like
I've never found a box.
a lot of hiring managers and recruiters, they have a box and they're
Yeah.
looking for a specific thing. They're not open to that actual unicorn that could come along that has skills they never even thought would be relevant in that role, but make it shine.
Mhm.
And it's so sad because it's like everything that everyone's searching for, they're actively making decisions away from that possibility of that happening. Workshops are they bring together that bridge between Eastern and Western medical theory and practice. And they teach hands-on methods. So people that are like physical therapists, massage therapists, other osteopaths, occupational therapists, people that are licensed to do hands-on work can learn how to work with specifically the vagus nerve and the vagus nerve complex under the lens of that environmental perspective of the five elements and Eastern philosophies and Eastern medical theories. And it really creates this opportunity for Western medical professionals to root in that sort of nebulous, artistic Eastern medical philosophy concepts that they might not really grasp. It roots it into anatomy and physiology. I've worked my whole life to be of value in the experiences that I interact with. And I have a very diverse background because I wanted to be able to bring a lot to the table for people that I work with in consulting, but also just in my personal life and people around me. I want to learn as much as possible so I can be of service. And the way that the job search is going right now, I feel like it's not valuing that at all. It's not valuing that
No.
Renaissance perspective. It values specialization.
Yep.
And AI can't really compute that Renaissance perspective or a nonlinear career path.
It feels, oh my God, you have no idea how much I understand that because I too bring that kind of varied background. And that used to be valuable. That used to be like my differentiator. Now it's like there's no system that can actually understand it. And I say system, right? Because to your point, it's AI.
They're
Yeah.
devaluating knowledge.
It devalues. Yeah.
I think about absolutely nothing
Yeah.
while I'm doing those things.
It-
And that's what you need,
yeah.
right?
And
Yeah.
when you go back to trying to do it, it's like so hard to just get yourself to do it. And that
Yeah.
first time, like when you're starting, you're like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And literally, as soon as you're done doing it, that first time, whether it be running or
Get back on
going
the
to the gym,
metaphorical
lifting
horse.
weights, whatever it is for you, when you're done doing it that first time, you go, man, I should have done that so long ago. That
Totally.
felt so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
And
know
just,
why we don't want to do it because we know it's going to feel good.
It's such
It's such a
great,
weird psychology, and we all have it.
simple advice.
and
Yeah, just
also to
force
that effect,
yourself into it.
remembering that feeling and really like cognitively like making the effort to place that memory in your mind because it might get hard to get out and do it again, because that's the
Mhm.
nature of the freeze response. You get sucked back into it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
until you really get that flywheel rolling, it's still a slog.
Creativity is hard to teach because you can't really teach it. You have to draw it out. It's, you have to spark people's imaginations and intuitions and inspirations and things like that. And if you never use your brain that way, it's a foreign concept until
Yeah.
somebody can really kind of like shake it out of you a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, but to that effect though, the most brilliant minds have had that capacity to hold space for that type of thinking,
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Einstein's thought experiments are like the most creative things you'll ever see.
yeah, yeah, and he was definitely neurodivergent, and it's that support and ability to really focus on the talents that people can bring, even that are, out of the box, that you might not think you'd find a genius person somewhere, but then there they are doing something totally different and relating it back into our physical worlds. That's the thing, is like bring that creative artistic perspective back into the physical world, and in medicine through anatomy and physiology.
Right.
Thanks for joining us on the Healthcare Uprising. Make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons before you go, and take a moment to think of a friend and hit that share button. You can find us on all the major audio platforms, and we've got video on YouTube and Patreon, patreon.com/healthcareuprising, if you want to watch us in action.
You can also find us on social media on LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Instagram, and Facebook. Just search Healthcare Uprising to find us. And if you're a new company or a creator with a cool new product for the healthcare space, or if you're someone with a personal healthcare journey and you'd like to share it with us here at The Uprising, please email us at healthcareuprising@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you about coming on the show. That's all for this dose of Healthcare Uprising. Till the next time, keep looking for the good in the world, because sometimes it's where you least expect it.
This has been a Shut Up production.
Shut